Fernando Vargas Jr., you have not had a clean path to get here, my friend. This has been an amazing journey that you've been on. When you think about that, what do you think of when you talk about this journey to get to Allegiant Stadium, the co-main event of one of the biggest boxing cards of all time? Talk about your journey to get to this point.
Yeah, my journey was difficult getting here. I know I get a lot of discredit being a junior.
Yeah.
Spoon-fed, given, babied, cherry-picked his way here. I mean, whatever the case may be. But you know what? It's my process.
Yeah.
And my process may not be somebody else's process, but I thank God for my process. And we're here.
Yeah.
Co-main event, Canelo, Crawford, Allegiant Stadium, kicking off Netflix. I couldn't have been more happy with myself and my team.
You were not grow up with a silver spoon in your mouth, and you certainly didn't grow up with like gloves on your hands. Again, I mean, your career didn't start as like early as people would have thought. At Vargas,
Correct.
Did you not want to do it? I think maybe you tried to get into boxing and then you didn't want to do it. Talk about where the passion and the love came from to pursue sport.
I didn't want to box. It was just something that my dad did. I would be a little kid running around right here, seeing dad do, press conferences and going to fights. And that was something that I didn't want for myself. I just never envisioned myself doing it. But, we opened a gym, a boxing gym, North Las Vegas. We had a reality show. And I just wanted to go in there and just lose some weight, look good. My dad put the gloves on me, drop that spar. Come the next week, another guy. I'd spar, dropped another guy. Pull me to the side and go, son, you got this. Like, I'm not going to vouch for you if you don't got it. This sport is dangerous. As soon as he told me that, I put my head down and I started working. Picked it up a little late, 17 years old. Went to Last Chance qualifiers, won Golden Gloves 2014. Open division. I was a novice, only had like 6 fights. Fighting fighters with like 30, 40 plus fights. And, from there it's just like I turned pro 2020 and, it hasn't been the easiest, road, I didn't get the premier boxing stable promotional company. I didn't get the glitz, the glamour of a top rank, of a Matchroom, of a PBC. But this fight is going to open all those doors for me. So I'm just focused on what I got to do Saturday. I'm confident in my training, and I'm confident in what we did this camp for Callum.
When you talk about this journey, I mean, talk about the moments of pounding a mattress when you were in that jail cell, thinking about what life was going to be like. How did that change you, and how did that make you the fighter and the man that you are right now?
Listen, I made a mistake, but when I was in there, I promise you, times we'd work out, I'd have somebody roll up a mattress, and I was in there just straight punches. I mean, guys had shower sandals.
Yeah.
I was hitting mitts. I kid you not. There's people that write me to this day. There's people that I work construction with. They said, "Hey, bro, I was helping build the Allegiant. I forgot."
Yeah.
They had us at a job site where we're working on the Allegiant Stadium, and now look how good God is. I'm here main eventing. I mean, it gives me goosebumps. It gives me chills. It's something that I can't put in words, but I know God doesn't make mistakes, and I'm here for a reason.
Well, talk about that. That's such an amazing story. I mean, there's probably no one who worked construction at Allegiant Stadium that played there or certainly boxed there. I mean, the fact that like your hands helped build that stadium that you're going to walk into, and I saw that video clip. I mean, amazing that someone captured the moment. Tell me what you think about as you co-main event, the first boxing match ever.
It's humbling, bro. It's like I can't put it in words. I get choked up at times because God is so good, When you don't deserve, God has mercy. God has grace. And I'm just very fortunate to have my family alongside me. I mean, I don't know if you guys saw the media workout, but I had my brothers there with me. I had my dad there with me, my mom, momager running everywhere around. So it's just, it hits different when you have your family supporting you and, guiding me to victory.
What does it mean to be a Vargas? That last name, you're going to get an entertaining fight.
Yes.
What does that mean to you to carry that name and continue it?
One word, I'd say proud.
Yeah.
It is just, how can you not be a Vargas and not be proud,
Yeah.
My dad put on great fights for fight fans. Some of his biggest wins were losses, and I tell my dad that all the time. The fights with Trinidad and Oscar, and it's just like he won with the people, and that's what we need. That's what boxing needs. Enough of hiding behind promoters, enough of protecting your O. You got a 17-0, you got a 14-0, you got 2 great fighters that are putting everything on the line, and I feel boxing needs more of that.
Well, last question. You and Caleb Walsh are really considered two of the great young fighters coming up. What will a win on Saturday, co-main event, millions of people watching on Netflix, what could this win do for you?
A win this Saturday would definitely put me in the, talks of the best 154 pounders. These people that I saw on TV, these people that I saw could now be my rivals. So the Charlos, the Fondoras, the Virgils. Look, these are the fights that excite me.
Mm-hmm.
If I didn't think I would be able to beat these guys, I wouldn't be mentioning their names. But this fight excites me. I got Callum in front of me, and that's all I'm focusing this Saturday. I know a lot of doors will open, but I got a game Callum Walsh that I got to worry about come fight night.
Awesome, brother. Thanks.